Hello everyone, my name is Ofi or Awful, whichever is fine, and I would like to finally record the audio for this video that I'm planning to do about me learning how to become a LIVE2D rigger with everyone watching this, if anyone will watch this. Becoming a LIVE2D rigger is a hard, difficult journey, I would say, or at least it looks like that. The program itself quite intimidating for the beginners. I'm a beginner. It is intimidating in the amount of time I opened it and closed it just because it looks scary. I won't have enough fingers on my legs and hands to count it. I made some few bullet points so I won't go on a tangent as I like to do. So let's just jump straight up into the first one is, why am I doing this? Answer is easy. I'm a VTuber and I'm trying to improve my VTubing experience, if you will. If anyone is interested why I wanted to become VTuber, it's the whole another story and I could make a video about it, but in this video we are talking about different things. To the next bullet point, why am I doing this myself? I'm not paying someone who is way much more experienced with LIVE2D and knows how to do it. The answer is quite simple. I got no money, and that is the answer for a lot of VTubing problems. VTubing is quite hard by itself, but on top of that it can become quite expensive and it requires a lot of software, a lot of PC upgrades to be able to perform smooth enough with game, streaming software, and a model software running on your PC all at the same time. So you not only have to take care of your PC upgrades, but you also have to possibly put some money into tracking apps. Side note, I'm aware there are free alternatives for tracking apps, but even in 𝘾𝙧𝙚𝙚𝙨 Life, which is a free software, you still have to pay DLC for better face and eye tracking. With that in mind, let's talk about an average price for rigging. It all depends on riggers' popularity, their skill level, how long they've been doing that, and also model's difficulty. And that if you already have a model. A commission for a fully separated model can vary the same way. So I just assume not a lot of people got $2,000 lying around their house that they can spend on a model. And if they do, I would also assume they would put it in their PC upgrades, since those can get pricey very fast as well. In conclusion, commissioning a fully separated model and rigging on top of that, depends on their difficulty of course, can cost you easily over $2,000. With that out of the way, let's talk about LIVE2D as a program from a perspective of a complete beginner. Let's start from the beginning. You need to draw your model and you need to cut it. It sounds a little bit weird, I know, but if you ever watched any other videos or tutorials about LIVE2D, then you know that cutting your model on different parts is the most important step. Every LIVE2D model has parts, and those parts correspond with your facial features on the tracking app. And you use parameters in LIVE2D to change and morph those parts to mimic how they would move on your tracking app. I'm more than sure there are better explanations of it. I'm trying my best, okay? But let's return back to the model cutting, shall we? There are two different ways how you can do it. And it doesn't matter which one you prefer the best. We can start with a fully drawn model and then cut it in different parts. Or you can draw each part separately from the beginning. I prefer the second method just because it fits my workflow better, but I can see the appeal of the first one as well. So this is where I would like to refer to my past mistakes, so maybe it will ring a bell for you as well. Your model is not 3D. I know, it sounds absolutely stupid and obvious because it's literally in the name of the program, but hear me out. But it's easy to forget and expect the program to do everything for you. It's never going to be in 3D space, you have to mimic it yourself. To add different layers behind the model, on the sides of the model, to make an illusion that it's a 3D model moving in 3D space when it's just a 2D morphing image. Another one of those things that sound obvious, but it's a lifesaver in the long run, you have to name everything. If it's a layer with left iris, name it left iris. If it's a layer with upper teeth, name it exactly upper teeth. Make sure the layer hierarchy is correct. If you need folders, make folders and name them as well. You will save yourself so much time, and you will thank your past self, or your rigger will absolutely love you. Everybody wins. I've learned about it through trial and error, because back when I started learning about it, there was not a lot of people doing LIVE2D. There were some sparse videos and little posts here and there, especially on their official site, but with more riggers existing, there is more information and more sources about it. So I will share links that help me so others can check them out as well. Now I want to share some quick tips how to separate eyes and mouth on your model. Same type of tricks you can apply to clothes as well, but I'm still trying to figure it out myself, so I don't want to mislead anyone. Once I'll figure it out, I'll come back to that. I'm not trying to teach anyone, I'm just showing what I learned. It seems to be that mouth should be separated ideally to 5 pieces, which is top lip and bottom lip, teeth, tongue, and inner mouth. If anyone knows different ways how to separate the mouth, I would be interested to learn. I've seen eyes being separated 2 different ways. Some people make top and bottom lid with flash, if that makes any sense, so they could hide the white of the eye and that iris can move there without being seen. Again, not professional, not a teacher, but in my opinion it feels like it can get problematic very fast, especially if your eye have more intricate and detailed design. Others have the iris clipped to the white of the eye, same with highlights. In LIVE2D, like in Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint, you can clip one layer to another so it won't go outside of it, and this is what I use as well. It feels more efficient, and it gives you more freedom to do whatever you want with lashes. But yeah, you will have to figure it out how you're gonna hide the white of the eye and iris when the eye blinks. Speaking of clipping, you can clip shadows to your model as well, like from clothes, hair, or under the chin. What else did I learn? I guess when you separate arm on the elbow, don't make a clean cut, make it so it like extends a little bit, so it goes one under another, you know? And also if your character got a natural blush, make it a separate layer and clip it onto the face. As you can see, I don't have a lot of things to show or input from my own model because I haven't really finished it yet. I keep putting it away. It's kind of intimidating to make your own model. This is kind of a reason why I'm showing everything on pink demonic person instead of my own model. Plus this whole video is supposed to be an intro and not a tutorial. So I guess this is where it ends today. Thank you for watching, whoever watched. I would appreciate if you would leave me a follow on my social links in the description below. I'm a small VTuber, artist, and sometimes I stream. And I would appreciate if you would hang out with me sometime. Take care of yourself and others. Take it easy, and I will see you soon. Ish. Sometime. Bye bye.